I'm from Xalapa, Veracruz, Mexico. I was raised there. It's a beautiful town that is sort of kind of like a college town. We have nightlife, we have a strong also cultural life that we have galleries, museums, events happening all the time. So yeah, that's a beautiful city. If you guys get a chance to visit, or to check that online, just take a look. At the beginning, when I chose to go to college, I was planning to go to communications. But in that time, my parents and me, we weren't able to afford that. It was really expensive, and not just that, in that time, the only way to do it is like moving to a different city. So I chose English instead. It was hard because it's a really large college. I'm a first generation student, college student. My family didn't have a chance to go to college, so they don't really know how to survive or to do things in college. So it was pretty much on my own. It didn't work, but that's the reason because I met my wife. She was studying Spanish, and we met because she was looking for a church. So I was a church guy that she met, and eventually became friends. And she is originally from La Crosse. Eventually come here, probably 3 years after being married. I was actually going through a training process before getting hired, and the bad news is after getting hired and be done with my training, I was laid off probably 1 week later after the pandemic hit. My wife, she was like, well, David, I know that you've been trying to go back to school, and I think probably this is a good time to go back to school and you can just enroll in Western. So I checked the programs and I see the digital media production, and I was like, oh, that sounds like something I want to do. So in comparison to my previous experiences, I think Western is it's a good place that welcomes everybody. You feel welcome, you feel like you belong, you feel like you have an identity. I remember being part of this big college, but it was so big that instead of being a student, you were just a number. But here in Western it was different. I'm David. You can walk through the hallways or different buildings, and you see people like, hi David, and they know you. I like that you can actually have hands-on something. I enjoy more when I do things that I'm actually seeing the result, in a short term. So, and then also that I'm creating something, I'm working with my creativity. Sometimes they challenge you and make me feel excited. I love, those challenges. Western, and specifically the instructors, they care about you. And they love helping the students all the time. When you come here, you realize that you can learn something from everybody. You can have classmates and friends from all range of ages, genders. Anything is such a large variety of people here. That's a good way to know people and probably making connections in order to get a job or to help you in the future. So one of the things that I've been doing here for 3 years now is the Western Student Government. I started as the parliamentarian, and now for 2 years I had been the student vice president, helping students. We organize events, we help with the funding. We got the chance to go for 3 years going to Madison, the capital of Wisconsin, and we met with the representatives of Wisconsin in order to promote and advocate for the students of Wisconsin. And it is really nice experience, really good experience. Yeah, it hasn't been easy. I have 3 kids. You have classes, you have homework and things to do all the time. So yeah, it's not easy being a parent and a student at the same time. So I'm really thankful for my wife. She's a lovely person. She's a great partner, an excellent mother. So I'm here because her, and my success is because her, pretty much. She has helped me a lot, and I'm thankful for that. So my plans are being a freelance. I know that it might be a little bit challenging. There's not many opportunities. What I'm planning is just creating my own opportunities and freelancing a little bit and see how it goes.